Good morning and good afternoon, children. Today we're going to finish up our ramen venture here. I'm going to start with the noodles. So I pulled the recipe from ChineseFoodie.com, ramen noodles from scratch. This recipe calls for 2 cups of bread flour, half a cup of warm water plus 2 tablespoons if needed, which we're going to need. It also calls for 1 teaspoon of kinshui. Kinshui is a lye water. You can make kinshui water by taking some baking soda, putting it in the oven for about an hour at 250, reduces its weight, and then you'll add that to your water for a recipe. But I went to Namdae Moon and Maro and found some already mixed up, so I don't have to do that step. So this actually costs about $2 per bottle. So it's not really that expensive. So what we're going to do first, and I found that it's easier to add the liquid to the bowl first with your salt in there. Then I'm going to sift in my flour, the bread flour. So just sift this in. Sometimes it needs a little help. Well, we're just going to get it in there. How about that? Sift in our flour. Then we're going to use our dough hook attachment. And guys, again, make sure that before you start cooking, you always wash your hands. I'm going to lock this in place, and we're going to knead this for 7 to 10 minutes. It's going to come together into a nice dough ball. So we got about another minute and a half before we're good, or where we want it. Just want to make sure our bowl is always locked in place. That's why sometimes I put a hand on it as well. About another 30 seconds or so. Now you can knead this by hand, but I just wanted to use the KitchenAid to speed it up. I just wanted to use the KitchenAid, but you can do this by hand. If you have one, by all means. Alright, so we needed this for 7 to 10 minutes, so we're good. So what I'm going to do after this is I want to place our dough into a Ziploc bag, and I'm going to let it rest for 20 minutes. Alright, see you guys soon.